This is a step-by-step guide to help you solve TOEFL grammar questions. The guide is based on the most common problems that appear in the structure and written expression sections of the TOEFL test. Each guide is designed to teach you how to recognize the patterns, avoid common traps, and choose the correct answer accurately. Every English sentence must have a subject that is a noun or pronoun that does the action, and a verb that is the action or state. One of the most common types of problems that you will encounter in TOEFL test is missing subject or verb. Missing subject means the sentence only contains a verb or other elements but no subject. Missing verb means the sentence has a subject but no main verb. If the subject is missing, first check if the sentence begins with a verb or an adverb or an adverbial phrase followed by a verb. Second, choose the option that supplies a noun or pronoun as the subject. Third, make sure the subject agrees with the verb. Look at example 1. In this example, you should notice immediately that there is a verb was submitted, but there is no subject. That means we're looking for a subject or the thing that was submitted. Let's look at the options. Option A, completed, is a verb form, not a noun, so it can't be the subject. Option C, by the committee, is a prepositional phrase that tells us who did the action, not what was submitted, so it doesn't work as a subject either. Option D, had been, is another verb form, and we don't need two verbs in a row without a subject. That leaves us with option B, the research proposal, which is a noun phrase. So the correct answer is B. The research proposal was submitted before the deadline. Look at example 2. In this sentence, the sentence begins with a time expression, last week. We already have a verb, collected. So what's missing is the subject, the person or group who did the action. We need a noun or noun phrase that can do the action of collecting. Let's look at the options. Option A, the research team, is a noun phrase and makes perfect sense as the subject. Option B, collecting data, is not a noun. It's a participle phrase, so it can't be the subject in this sentence. Option C, was tested, is a verb phrase, but already have the main verb. Option D, near the lab, is a prepositional phrase that gives extra information, not a subject. So the correct answer is A. Last week, the research team collected water samples from the mountain lake for further analysis. Look at example 3. We have the verb has been scheduled here, but the subject is missing. You can notice that we have two subjects in the options, the interviews and the presentation. But remember that the subject must agree with the verb, and here the verb has is singular. That means the subject must also be singular to match. Option A, the interviews, is plural, so it doesn't match the singular verb. Option B, the presentation, is a singular noun, so the correct answer is B. The presentation has been scheduled for next Thursday in the main auditorium. Now, if the verb is missing, first, check if the sentence has a subject and other words like prepositions or adjectives, but no main verb. Second, choose the option that supplies the correct form of verb. Third, make sure the verb agrees with the subject. Look at example 4. We have subject the student here. What we need is a linking verb to connect the subject, the student, with the adjective exhausted. Remember, we need a form of the verb to be that agrees with the singular subject and fits the present tense. Option A, he is, we don't need double subject. Option C, have been, is used for plural subjects or with I or you, but the student is singular, so it doesn't match. Option D, being, is a participle and needs a helping verb to work. Option B, is is the correct singular present tense form of the verb to be and completes the sentence correctly. So the correct answer is B. The student is exhausted after submitting her final thesis. Look at example 5. You can immediately notice verbs in the options, but we know that the subject of the sentence is the updated training manual, which is singular. That means the verb must also be singular. Option A, have provided, is plural and it doesn't match. Option B, was provide, is incorrect because it mixes past tense with the base form. Option D, providing, is a participle and can't be the main verb by itself. Option C, has provided, is the correct singular present perfect verb form and fits the sentence. So the correct answer is C. The updated training manual has provided clear instructions for operating the new machinery. Now try to solve this question.